Taking control of your finances is crucial for long-term financial stability and success. So let's dive right in. Number 10. Rushing to buy a home. Purchasing a home is a significant financial commitment. It's essential to determine how much you can afford to spend on a house. A mortgage is a significant debt, and it's best to invest in a home when you have adequate savings and can comfortably make monthly payments. Without a mortgage, you will experience less financial stress and won't need to reduce your monthly outgoings for a mortgage payments. Number 9. Borrowing money. It is advisable to refrain from borrowing money from friends and family for non-essential expenses, even if you have the ability to repay it later. Doing so can strain personal relationships and potentially give rise to conflicts, especially if interest is involved. Instead, it is more sensible to explore official sources of credit. Number 8. Lending money. This situation becomes particularly complex when the appeal comes from a family member or friend. Under certain circumstances, they might face difficulties in repaying the borrowed funds, leading to potential tension and strain on the relationship. When a close friend or family member approaches you for a loan, it might prove more beneficial to support them in exploring alternative options, such as seeking a loan from a bank or finding extra sources of income, rather than directly lending them the money yourself. Number 7. Not asking for a raise. You have to make it known that you are looking for one and put in the necessary effort to achieve this goal. It is only through hard work that you will secure an increase in salary. While your company may offer a small annual raise of 5 to 7% if you want a substantial increase, it is essential to communicate this to your manager. If you feel that your abilities and qualifications are not being properly compensated, don't hesitate to look for other opportunities. Keep in mind that when considering a job change, you have more leverage to negotiate a higher salary. Number 6. 50-30-20 rule. It is important for every person to have a budget plan in place. Ideally, this plan should be created on a monthly basis and strictly followed. A good rule of thumb for budgeting is the 50-30-20 rule, which suggests allocating 50% of your income towards necessities such as groceries, rent, mortgage, and utilities. 30% towards discretionary expenses such as hobbies, entertainment, and dining out, and saving the remaining 20%. Once you have built an emergency fund for unexpected expenses, you can consider investing a portion of the 20% savings into suitable investment options. Number 5. Too many card credits. Credit cards are often considered a form of high-class debt and should only be used by those who can manage them responsibly. While credit cards can offer attractive discounts and promotions, failure to make timely payments can result in significant interest charges, negating any benefits. Additionally, having too many credit cards can make it difficult to keep track of debts and can lead to missed payments. Therefore, it is important not to be persuaded by credit card offers and only acquire them if you can handle them responsibly. Number 4. Not investing. It is important to make investments with a long-term perspective. A portion of your income should be allocated to investment options that align with your risk tolerance. When you're in the early stages of your career, it is advisable to take on more risk and invest aggressively. As you approach retirement, it's important to reduce risk and focus on preserving your wealth. Number 3. Ignoring inflation. Investing wisely is key to beating inflation and making sure that your investments are worth something in the future. To do so, you should take into account how inflation could affect the worth of your investments and look for options that will offer inflation-beating returns. Investing in mutual funds and stocks is the most effective way to combat inflation and make sure your investments are aligned with your financial goals. Number 2. Staying up to date on your portfolio. It is important to review your financial plan consistently, at least once per year. This will help you to stay on track of any changes that could affect your financial goals and outcomes. Income changes, unexpected expenses, and macroeconomic factors can all have an impact on the success of your financial plan, so it's important to stay up to date with these. Number 1. Not learning from your mistakes. All investors at some point or the other find themselves regretting their decisions. Failing to identify and analyze mistakes can be extremely damaging and can have long-term repercussions on their financial health. It's important to accept your failures and use them as valuable lessons to make better decisions in the future that help maximize returns, minimize losses, and build a solid portfolio for profitable investment. Overall, it is crucial to take a step back and acknowledge any financial errors you may have made. Keeping track of small expenses can prevent the accumulation of significant debt. Remember that it is more beneficial to save for a major purchase rather than relying on your regular income to pay off debts. Once you have identified any mistakes you have been making, create a plan to avoid them in the future and make more informed financial choices.